So many fine coaches on Montezuma Mesa, Chris.
A lot of them.
You just go office to office, and you see people who are really at the top of their field right now. Success all throughout the building, and
winning championships.
Yeah, just another one of them joining us right now. No stranger to championships herself, the head coach of the softball team at San Diego State, Kathy Van Wyk, with us here on Extra Sports 1360. Coach, it's good to have you on our Aztecs Power Hour, and good to get your season started, I imagine.
Thank you. Yeah, it's good. We're still getting into we're in preseason form. Let's put it that way. We're not ready to go yet.
Well, who did the schedule this year? You got to talk to that person. I mean, you guys have played 12 games against ranked teams already out of your 19. I mean, just about every time you go out, you play a top 10 opponent.
Well, and there's no stopping it. Right now we're headed to Fresno State, and we're going to see Cal and Oregon again, and Oregon State. And so, I mean, it's all about RPI. You have to get your non-conference RPI up as high as possible so that, you hopefully can take care of business in conference. But if you don't, then, you're still in the running and can make a postseason bid.
What's the strength of your club this year, Coach?
Well, pitching right now. I think our pitching has been has exceeded expectations, and Rebecca Arbino, I think, is done a great job. We expected that of her. She's a fifth-year senior, but we've also gotten some great innings from Danielle O'Toole, who is a freshman, and has faced Arizona. I just threw her to the Wolves, and faced Arizona. She's faced Oklahoma. She's shut down and done a great job against some of the best hitters in the country.
Kathy Van Wyk is with us, the head coach of the San Diego State softball team. They are 10-9 despite this ridiculously tough schedule that you guys have played early on in the season, and you're doing it, Coach, without your top player. I mean, the injury early on this season to your leadoff hitter, your slugger, it really is something unexpected, I imagine, and you've had to have some other kids pick up the slack.
Well, we have to, yes. And, it's a great character builder for all of us. It's unfortunate for Haley. She is a baller. She just wants to be out there and play the game and absolutely loves the game. And so, it's difficult for her to sit back and watch her teammates, good and bad. We're trying to use her to help us out in many different ways this year, and it'll give her a different perspective sitting on the bench watching people struggle, and hopefully she gets a chance to have input and help them that way. But we need somebody to step up offensively, and we've had that, but inconsistently so far.
Later this month, you'll open Mountain West Conference play, and when the year started, or at least when the school year started, you thought it was going to be the final year of Mountain West Conference play. What do you think about the fact that now you're going to be coming back for another season in the Mountain West and not going to the Big West, which is, I mean, it's a little different perspective for the football team, the basketball program, or the softball program?
Well, it is. Every team, every sport has its own nuances, and for us, I think it's a good move. It's certainly more glamorous, and it can help us attract recruits when you're, talking about going out of state and having trips to Vegas and trips to Colorado State and New Mexico and things like that. I think that it'll help us RPI-wise. There's some good strengths. Fresno State coming into the league this year for us is really going to help boost the RPI. So, that's nothing against the Big West, but I think for us it was a good move.
Kathy Van Wyk, head coach, softball team, San Diego State University, 10-9 so far to start this season. Lorena Bauer was on the program with us a couple of weeks ago. She's off to a nice start, Coach, with 5 home runs, 356 batting average, and you got the May girls, Cameron and Kristen, who are both hitting well over 300. So you do have some weapons in that lineup, and I imagine that all of the tough competition right now is only going to do you guys good down the road.
Absolutely. Well, and that's the philosophy. You have to play the tough ones because that's who you're going to face, and that's what you want to be like. So, Lorena's going to have to step up and keep it going. She's been a little inconsistent for us. Another one who's doing a great job so far this year, but has been streaky, is Kayla Jordan. She's another hometown product, and along with the May twins, Patrice Jackson. So we've got the offense. It's just a matter of keeping them positive and swinging, getting their hacks, and keep it going.
I know the goal is, of course, winning a conference championship, and that'll get you into the NCAA tournament. Tony Gwynn has spoken about the fact of feeling like, hey, I need to keep up. I mean, the Aztecs have won, 7 conference championships
out
already,
out
of 8 sports so far to start the year.
I know.
You guys feeling the heat as well, that you got to keep up your end of the bargain in the spring now?
Absolutely. The pressure's on. Are you kidding? I think it's amazing. And I want to thank you guys for telling people about the rest of the sports on campus, because there are some amazing things happening. I mean, not only conference championships, but we got kids winning national championships. So it's really fun around the department right now, and the support is huge. And yeah, we got to keep up.
Coach, do you feel like you guys are knocking on the door in terms of getting through a regional? I mean, the thing that happens with San Diego State and the softball program is every year you guys get into a regional, you always have to play it at Fresno State, which is awesome. You have to play it at UCLA, or you have to play it at Arizona or at Arizona State. San Diego State has a wonderful facility here. I mean, is there a chance that you could get a regional here in San Diego and improve your chances of getting through it?
Well, facility-wise, I think we've got to make some improvements. We need a nicer press box. We need some additional seating. We hosted UCLA the other day, and it was a packed house, and we had about 700-800 people there, and it looked like a packed house. So we've got to have some additional seating brought in. But yeah, we could host a tournament. The key is we've got to get in the top 16 in order to host, and that's just keep fighting the fight.
Well, good luck in Fresno this weekend at the tournament. A lot of good teams that you're going to be facing up there, but hopefully you can come back with a few more victories. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Good talking with you, Kathy. Kathy Van Wyk, the great softball coach at San Diego State University. Their schedule has just been a monster.